Director of Community Access to the Arts. Welcome to our matinee annual performance. I want to say a big happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Let's give a round of applause to all the moms in our audience. So I have to tell you, we had a packed house here last night for the gala, and it is so fabulous to have another great crowd here with us today for the matinee to celebrate our CATA artists. Thanks so much for coming. I want to begin right now with some thank yous to the people without whom there would be no CATA, our stunning artists who take on new creative challenges every day. Our amazing board, led by President Heather Heim. Our visionary founders, Sandy Newman. Our former artistic director, Don Lane. Our ingenious staff and our dedicated volunteers, our program partners, and all the caregivers and family members who provide their unwavering support. And I know there's so many family members and caregivers in the audience tonight, and I really want to thank you. And our faculty of 25 teaching artists whose talents give life to our programs, and I see a whole bunch of you out in the audience today. Thank you so much. We are deeply grateful for the outpouring of support from generous sponsors, producers, and underwriters who make this weekend and our year-round programs possible. I also want to thank our gracious hosts here at Shakespeare and Company, our fabulous ASL interpreter, Jen Vorse, and our brilliant director, Kelly Galvin, who worked with our faculty and CATA artists to bring their creativity and artistry to life on stage. I am sure that you have noticed this vibrant set behind me. It's a collaboration between set designer Patrick Brennan, CATA faculty artist Pat Hogan, and the CATA artists in our Friday painting workshop. So while our performing artists are lighting up the stage, our visual artists are making the set pop. The program year began in September. Over 800 CATA artists have explored dance, music, painting, poetry, and more, using art to express their unique perspectives on the world. The performers that you will see on stage today are ambassadors for the hundreds of people with disabilities CATA serves across Berkshire County and Columbia County. Every day of the week, CATA art workshops are happening not only in our studio, but in residences, day programs, schools, and nursing homes across our community. On stage today, you'll see artists from CATA's 50 program partners, including Berkshire County Art, BFAIR, Riverbrook Residence, UCP of Western Massachusetts, Cadmus, Leander House, Pathlight, Oak Lodge, Oakdale Residence, Extra Specialties, High Spirit Community Farm, Integritas Healthcare, and Berkshire Hills Regional School District. This is the first time since 2019 that a full cast of CATA artists will take the stage to share their talents. And so this year's theme, Finding New Rhythms, feels especially apt. For so many of us, the pandemic meant a disruption to the rhythms of our lives, to the routines and the rituals that structure our days, our seasons, even our years. As we emerge out of that experience, many of us are asking not just how do we get back to those old routines, but how might we remake them? Our CATA artists and faculty have been exploring these ideas in workshops all year long, asking, what are the rhythms that we feel in our bodies, in our daily lives, in our relationships? What do we learn when we listen to these? And how can art help us find new rhythms, new ways of being, even new ways of imagining our world? We love how finding new rhythms captures the sense of discovery that's so palpable in every CATA workshop. You can feel it when Emily and Lori put on their tap shoes and step into the dance studio, ready to create a brand new beat together. You can feel it when John writes a lyric about spring and Carol adds the perfect word to describe the April rain. You can feel it when Izzy steps forward for a hip-hop solo and Jeff and Alex get in the groove with her. When Marshall puts the finishing touches on a painting and Kathy points to its strokes of bold red. And when Peter plays the first note on a keyboard and Hannah and Matt begin to sing. You can feel it anytime our faculty walk into a CATA studio or classroom and introduce a new technique, and a door opens for every person in that room. And you can feel that thrill of discovery whenever we have a group of CATA supporters gathered together, like today. Finding new rhythms invites us as an audience into this exploration to feel what it feels like to be in sync with one another. In the show that's about to begin, our artists are asking us to enter into an experience where art, dance, music, and theater give us a lens to reimagine our world. This is why your presence right now is so important. You aren't just here at a show. You are answering the call to connect with those around you and to bear witness to our artists as they explore the possibilities within their art forms and themselves. This is a moment where we get to define the kind of community that we want to be. CATA is here after 29 years because so many of you have said that the community that you want is one deeply rooted in inclusion, one where we see the talent and the beauty in one another. Thank you for being with us and for supporting this work. Let's get on with the show.
Lean to the front. Lean to the back. Stand up straight. Forward. Cover people. everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm Kelly Galvin, one of CATA's program directors, and it's my distinct pleasure to welcome one of CATA's shining stars. He's an actor, writer, visual artist, and comedian who's been treading the boards and tickling our funny bones since 2014. If you can believe it, he was actually supposed to have dental surgery yesterday, but the joke's on them. His appointment got canceled, and he's here with us today, splitting our sides and throwing in a few dentist jokes along the way. I also want to share that he is dedicating today's performance to his grandmother, who also loved comedy. So, without further ado, it is my great pleasure to welcome Scott Thomas!
Hey, Miss Kelly. As Kelly said, I'm Scott Thomas, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. So a lot of people say you have to wait a certain amount of time to swim after you eat. I have a friend whose father is an expert on how long you have to Wait, and depending on when you had to eat. When you have a tuna fish sandwich, that's 5 minutes. Peanut butter and jelly, that's 10. Grilled cheese, that's 15. When you have pinks and beans, you can never go swimming again. That's very heavy food. So a couple dentist jokes here. What time is it when you go to the dentist? Tooth hurty. What award did the dentist win? Just a little plaque. Guy goes to the dentist. The dentist says, "Do you floss?" The guy says, "Yes, I floss religiously." The dentist says, "Religiously?" He says, "Yes, Christmas and Easter." Oh, enough about the dentist now. Did you hear the one about peanut butter? I can tell you, you might spread it. I decided to write a song about a tortilla. Actually, come to think of it, it's more of a rap. We're about to do Shakespeare, so I'll leave you with a Shakespeare joke here. What does the math textbook say in the Shakespeare textbook? Look, buddy, I have my own problems, so deal with the end of your drama. And without further ado, much is about nothing.
You must not,
Sir,
sir,
mistake my niece.
mistake my niece.
There is a kind of merry war
There's a kind of merry war
betwixt Senor Benedict
between
Oh my
Senor Benedict
and Beatrice.
and Beatrice.
They never meet. There's a skirmish of wit between them.
That a woman conceived me.
That a woman conceived me.
I thank her
I thank her
that she brought me up.
that she brought me up.
I likewise give her most humble thanks.
I likewise give her most humble thanks.
All women pardon me,
All women pardon me,
because I will not do them wrong,
because I will not do them wrong
to mistrust any.
to mistrust any.
I will do myself the right,
I will do myself the right
to trust none.
to trust none.
I will live a bachelor.
I will live a bachelor.
We should see thee ere we die.
Look pale with love.
Look pale with love.
With anger,
With anger,
sickness,
sickness,
or with hunger.
or with hunger, my lord, not with love.
I wonder that you will still be talking, Senior Benedict. Nobody marks you.
What, my dear lady, disdain?
What, my dear lady disdain?
Are you yet living?
Are you yet living?
Is it possible Disdain should die while she has such meat food to feed it as Senior Benedict?
But it is certain
But it is certain
I am loved of all ladies.
I am loved with all ladies.
Only you accept.
Only you accept it. Truly, I love none.
A dear happiness to women. I had rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man's win who loves me.
God keep your ladyship.
God, keep your ladyship.
Still in that mind,
Still in that mind,
I would my horse.
I want my horse have a steed of your time. Keep your way. I am done with you.
You always end with a jade Chris. I know you of old.
I love it.
Ah, the course of true love never did run smooth. Especially with that. Of Beatrice and Benedict. Much to the dismay of their friends and family. Now to tell our story today, we had to find a few Beatrices and a Benedicts.
They are very
They are both very proud
and clever with their wit.
and clever with their wit.
But their friends and family
But their friends and family
want to see them,
want to see them,
like
like Don Pedro
and Antonio
and Antonio
said,
said,
we shall see them
we should see them
look pale with love.
look pale with love.
So,
So,
the friends and family
play Cupid
to get them to fall in love.
to get them to fall in love with each other. Let's watch and see what happens.
Well, niece, I hope to find you someday settled with a husband.
Not till God make men of some other metal than earth. Would it not grieve a woman to be overmastered with a piece of valiant dust? No, I am done.
So,
They come up with a plan
they come up with a plan
to have Beatrice
to have Beatrice
over here.
over here.
That Benedict
That Benedict
is in love with her.
is in love with her.
And Benedict
To over here.
that Beatrice
Is in love with him. Now the fun begins. She were
Wait,
an excellent
it's
wife
my turn.
for Benedict.
Oh, Lord, my Lord.
Oh, Lord, my Lord.
If they were but a week married,
But if they were but a week married,
they would talk themselves mad.
they would talk themselves mad. I will undertake one of Hercules' labors, which is to bring Senior Benedict and the Lady Beatrice into a mountain of affection. I would have it amount. If you would assist me, she will fall in love with Benedict. And he, somehow, shall fall in love with Beatrice. Yay!
One woman is fair.
Yet I am well.
Well and well.
Another is wise.
None is wise.
Yet I am well.
Well and well.
Another virtuous.
None is virtuous.
Yet I am well.
Well and well.
But till all graces
All graces.
be in one woman,
One woman.
one woman
One woman
shall not come
not come
in my grace.
in my grace.
Rich she shall be,
Wretched she should be.
that's certain.
That's certain.
Wise,
Wise.
for I'll never look on her.
Another look on her.
Mild,
Mild.
for come not near me.
Not come near me.
An excellent musician,
I'm excellent musician.
and her hair shall be
The hair she should be.
of what color?
What color?
It please God.
Color, please, God.
Look who comes.
Who comes?
I will hide me in the arbor.
I'll hide in the arbor.
Lady Beatrice? Was in love with Senior Benedict?
I cannot tell
I cannot tell
what to think of it,
what to think of it,
but that she loves him.
but that she loves him
With an enraged affection.
with an enraged affection.
Why? What affects a passion? So see.
Down upon her knees she falls.
Then upon her knees she falls.
Weeps.
Weeps.
Sobs.
Sobs.
Beats her heart.
Beats her heart.
Tears her hair.
Tears her hair.
Prays.
Prays. Curses.
Oh, sweet Benedict.
Oh, sweet Benedict.
God, give me patience.
God, give me patience.
She doth indeed.
She doth indeed.
My daughter says so.
My daughter says so.
I am sorry for her.
I am sorry for her.
Hero thinks,
Hero thinks,
surely she will die.
surely she will die.
For she says she will die.
For she says she will die.
If he love her not,
If you love her not,
and she will die.
and she will die.
Ere she make her love known.
Ere she make her love known.
Well,
I am sorry for you.
I am sorry for your niece.
Shall we go see them
Shall we go seek Benedict
and tell them
and tell him of her love?
Never tell him, my lord.
I love them?
I love Benedict well, and I could wish
He would modestly
he would modestly examine himself.
To see how much
To see how much
she is unworthy.
he is unworthy.
So good a lady.
So good a lady.
This can be no trick.
This could be no trick.
The conference was sadly born.
The conference was suddenly born.
They have the truth of this from Hero.
They have the truth of this from Hero.
They seem to pity the lady.
They seem to pity the lady.
Love me.
Love me.
Why?
Why?
It must be requited.
It must be requited.
They say I bear myself proudly.
They say I bear myself proudly.
I did never think to marry.
I did never think to marry,
I must not seem proud.
and I must not seem proud.
When I said
When I said I would die a bachelor,
I did not think
I did not think that I should live until I were married.
Now for Beatrice's turn.
now, friends,
Now, friends,
when Beatrice doth come,
when Beatrice doth come,
our talk must only be
our talk must only be
of how Benedict
of how Benedict
is sick in
in
love
love
with Beatrice.
Beatrice.
Fear you not.
Fear not
My part.
my part.
Dialogue.
Dialogue.
No, truly, Margaret.
Dear Margaret,
She is too distinct.
invisible.
But are you sure
But are you sure
that Benedict
that Benedict
loves Beatrice
loves Beatrice
so entirely?
so entirely?
So says the prince.
Says, oh,
So
I'm sorry.
says the prince
Says the prince,
and my betrothed lord.
I told the Lord,
Did they bid
It did
to tell her of it?
tell of it.
They did entreat me
to entreat me,
to acquaint her of it,
with painter of it,
but I persuaded
I
them,
pray them,
if they love Benedict,
Benedict,
to wish
wish,
him,
wish him,
wrestle with affection,
wrestle perfection,
and never
never
to let Beatrice
rest,
know
know of it.
I do.
They did it so.
Oh, God of love.
Oh, God, love.
Nature
Nation
never framed
never framed
a woman's heart
a woman's heart.
of prouder stuff
Hard stuff.
than that of Beatrice.
Santa Beatrice.
She cannot love.
She cannot love.
But who dare tell her so?
Who dare tell her so?
If I should speak,
If I should speak,
she would mock me into air.
she would lock me into air.
Yet tell her
Do you love it?
here
hear
what she will say.
what you're saying.
No.
No.
Rather,
Rather,
I will go to Benedict.
I'll go to
tomorrow
Benedict.
and counsel him
Castle
to fight against his
against
passion.
passion. Wrestle
What fire's in my ears? Can this be true?
Stand I,
Stand I,
condemned for pride,
condemned for pride,
with scorn,
in scorn,
so much,
so much,
contempt,
contempt,
farewell,
farewell,
and maiden pride,
and maiden pride,
adieu.
adieu.
And Benedict,
And Benedict,
look on,
love on,
I will requite thee,
I will requite thee,
taming my wild heart
taming my wild heart
to thy loving hand.
to thy loving hand.
Plot is laid,
The plot is laid.
some Cupid
Some Cupid
kills with arrows,
kills with arrows.
some
Some
with traps.
some with traps.
I do love
I do love
nothing in the world
nothing in the world
so well as you.
so well as you.
Is not that strange?
Is not that strange?
As strange
As strange
as the thing I know,
as a thing I know not,
it were
it were
as possible
as possible
for me to say,
for me to say,
I love
I love
nothing so well as you,
nothing so well as you,
but believe me not,
but believe me not,
and yet I lie not.
and yet I lie not.
By my sword,
By my sword,
Beatrice,
Beatrice,
thou lovest me.
thou lovest me.
Why then,
Why then,
God forgive me,
God forgive me,
What offense,
What offense,
sweet Beatrice?
sweet Beatrice.
I was about
I was about
to protest.
to protest.
I loved you,
And do it
And do it
with all thy heart.
with all thy heart.
I love you
I love you
with so much of it
with so much of my heart
that none
that none
is left to protest.
is left to protest.
So it worked.
In
the springtime,
the only pretty ring
The
time,
only
pretty ring time,
birds do sing,
when
birds do sing,
sweet lovers,
and sweet lovers
the spring.
love
the spring.
The Art Cart is a CATA program where we partner with 6 Integritas healthcare facilities, honoring this community of artists throughout the Berkshires. Who are these artists? They are our elders, people receiving physical therapy, people in memory care, and residents of all ages living in healthcare settings.
What art does the Art Cart bring? Music, poetry, movement, sharing this with residents who respond with their reminiscence, their music, their gestures. Over time, we see the growth and deepening of the artistry of these CATA artists. The photos you see and the voice recordings you'll hear are drawn from hundreds of residents that we visit with the Art Cart program. We bring them here right now to celebrate their wisdom and their creativity.
I am alone in my room. I am the hunger of a young wolf.
I'm sitting up in bed. I am the fish that rolls, shining in the water.
Helene helps me to stand. I am the blue horse that runs on the plains.
I am the whole dream of these things. I stand in good relation to the earth.
I stand in good relation with all that is beautiful.
You see, I am alive. I am alive.
I really like to ponder nature. It speaks back to me and makes me happy.
When I was a child, I would hike up to the bottom of the Appalachian Trail, and I'd go to the reservoir, and I would catch salamanders, and they were my friends.
The sun, the stars, the moon, my mother. She was the greatest woman in the world to me. Water moons, like quarter moons. I never could afford a whole moon. She was always gonna pour, but I love the quarter moon.
I like getting up early, going fishing for what I want to catch, and spending the whole day fishing, catching the prey.
We're all part of the same broken mosaic, beautiful pieces out there, and everything matters what you do to another.
I am the eagle, playing with the wind.
I am a feather on the bright sky.
The sun, the stars, the moon.
I don't dream of these things.
Everything matters.
It's good to think about the good times and some of the bad times.
I am the fish that rolls, shining in the water.
I am the eagle.
I am the hunger of a young wolf.
And the cold of dawn. When I was younger, Hollywogs nibbled at my feet. It made me happy.
Beautiful pieces.
I am alive. I am alive.
Hi. How we doing? The band's going to get set up, and then we're going to play the final piece of the day. It's our new hit single. And the title of it shares the same name as the theme, Finding New Rhythms. And it's an original song that was put together by a whole bunch of CATA artists. The thing with a hit single is that you can't help but sing it. The problem is you don't know the song yet. So we're going to take just a minute and figure it out together. Is that all right? Okay. Need a warm-up or anything? Are you good to go? Good to go? All right. So it follows the seasons. Winter, spring, summer, fall. I'll sing a couple lines for you, and then you sing right after me. New rhythms of the winter, new rhythms of the spring, new rhythms of the winter, new rhythms of the spring, dancing in our blue suede shoes. Your turn. Dancing in our blue suede shoes. New rhythms of the summer, new rhythms of the fall. Let's hear it. New rhythms of the summer, fall. New rhythms of the fall. All right, now the most important part here. Together we move through it all. Together we move through it all.
Hey, Wes, you think they got it?
I think they got it. Yeah.
Henry, are you ready?
Yes!
All right.
are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
Cata chorus, are we ready?
Yeah!
Can we get a tempo?
Yeah!
Yeah. 1, 2, rock and
Go.